Hi everyone and welcome back. This episode is gonna be one of the ones where I'm just doing quests. But we have a mask augment. We have 14 minutes, and with that one we're going up to 16 minutes. I've started creating flare potions and phantom spells. I still have no idea where to get the cheese. I'm still missing the Philosopher's Stew. But I'm doing everything I can for those. Let's see, we got some replies back from the library. Okay, you didn't have to send us all that food. You're really the type of student that makes a teacher proud, and one of my current students strive to become. The school never been lovelier. It's true joy after such a tumultuous period. I look forward to showing you someday. I can't overestimate my gratitude to you, Bayondera. The Little Rock Library will inspire new generations for many years. And some clothes only. And then we have some replies here. Storage, okay, yeah. I don't care about that.
Morning. About what?
Little Rock.
Little Rock's a nice town. Air's too thin for my liking, and the lack of trees is unnerving. But, well, you got good folks in Little Rock, at least.
Pine Bluff.
It's less populated, for sure. And the asthma's starting to get close enough that some are more infirm or feeling sick. All I'm saying, though, is that we got trees. You can actually breathe. Well, maybe not so much anymore, but... Oh. Yep. I'm depressed now. Thanks, kid.
Don't worry.
It ain't your fault the world's messed up. Morning.
I thought that maybe we would have been able to get some milk from him.
What do you got?
That's decorative only. It's not like I'm using compost. Those benches were perfectly fine as is. That one would be nice, but I don't know if I'm gonna go for it or not. We'll see. But I'm gonna continue with my quests. And I will see you back when I've done a few more. See you later. Hi everyone, back for a fast thing. I completely forgot that we could send letters, so we sent a letter to mom and dad. Ah, you forged some huckberries, rare nowadays. Back when they were coming, your great Rams concocted a special soup recipe. He shared it especially family meals and passed down the gardener line until it landed with Pops. Your Pop never liked huckberries, so I'm giving it to you. Maybe the recipe will find its way to another gardener. Means that we finally got the recipe we needed for huckberry and grill soups. Milk, still milk, floof. I have no idea how to get milk. We cannot send any more letters. That one is... Ah, okay, that's the one I'm sending away. Okay, good there. I'm working on that one. Philosophy we don't have. I'm working on that one. I'm still missing one more mushroom. So that's the update right now. I'm still working a lot to try and get those quests done. I'm gonna send more mails tomorrow and see if we can maybe through that way get some milk. But right now, see you in a bit. So we got some. I just sent a letter to Father Benjamin about farming. Maybe we can get some reply from there. Here. Thank you for your contribution. A token of gratitude. Here are some Little Rock finest. Yeah. Oh, we got Money. Perfect, we need money. Thank you for a little contribution, a token of gratitude. 1,000? Yes, please.
Morning.
Shop time. Milk. Yes, please.
Sounds good to me.
Sadly only one, but at least it's milk. No information about any else. Within the onset of miasma, raising cattle has become rare and difficult, making milk more precious than gold to some. We have so much stuff. That one. Still missing a truffle. I noticed that I can't do sauerkraut either. So I am still missing one. 1, 2. Wait, what? I can only do 2? Oh, I was missing a cactus. So, since we have a milk, we can create the soup for huckberry. We need 2 huckberries for that. We're missing the so we don't have cheese. This one we can't make sauerkraut because we don't have a recipe for sauerkraut. So I just finished to get the last fluffing. We have orange juice. I have the truffle for that one, and we can't make that one. Still missing that one. I have those. I'm just trying to get the flare ones. That one is on cooking. That one I don't know. I would love to, but I don't know. And that one we're waiting for response. We have some more crows. The vendor wares all appear to be legitimate. Wonderful to have another source of supplies for the town. Apologies for what may appear to be theatrics, but the due diligence is critical. The wilds are not kind to most travelers. It can make it different to trust unknown faces. Through Victor has proven a proper lad. Okay, we got some silver. Farming is among the most important responsibility of some children. Its most beautiful cycle. Humanity passes an arcane knowledge of cultivation. The plant grows through the channeling of the sun, and the plants in turn provide humanity sentenced and allow the continuous pass of knowledge. None would be possible without the other. The sun allows us to see and to be. Did not say us a lot. But that milk thingy made me think of something. We need rose extract and catnip. What if we the bucks in here? We have not healed a buck and we have not tried and healed a tree. So I'm thinking if we try and do that, maybe they give milk? I mean, it's worth a try. And then I haven't seen a single creature in here that we can heal. So that's the thing, the only thing I can think of right now. So I'm working towards that. I'm working towards the getting the rest of these ones done. But the soup should be done. Right? Yes. There we go. There you are.
Black suns. I can smell it. Give it to me. Give it. Oh, yeah.
good as I remember. You know, I didn't like the name Huckleberry when I first got it. I was still getting used to the idea of spoken language at the time, and it was just too many syllables. And when I found out what Huckleberry actually meant, that it was just a cute nickname for some plant, I don't know. I know this sounds stupid, but I cared about that kind of thing back then. I thought that being big and tough fit me. But by the time Virgil was teaching me how to read the alphabet and articulate sounds into words, I realized maybe I'm a different type of cat, with a different type of fate. Sorry, what was I talking about? Huckleberry soup! That is the good stuff, yeah. Thanks for treating me, bud.
Have this. Cat pointed hat recipe. Okay, we got a cat hat. I mean, we have a lot of... That one was cute. Cat pointed hat. That one is really cute. Gown. Cool. I mean, we gotten a lot of clothes. I still haven't created any of it. And I don't think I will either. That we got the last bit of truffle. So I'm thinking of doing the artichoke thingy just for it to be done. Doesn't it? Oh, I didn't have enough artichokes. I forgot I put them away. No, there. We needed 5 of them. So now we just need a sauerkraut. I have, like I said, I have no idea. I've been trying to look in all of my stuff and I cannot find it. But this gives me the last of that. Now we just need 5 of the flare and I'm done with that quest. That one we needed rose extract and catnip flower. And we need to eat before I starve again. So I'm gonna continue with the quests. Continue to sending letters and see if we can find the milk. Until then, I will have a great... language. Sometimes I wish it didn't exist. I will see you in a bit, everyone. Okay, so I haven't done any more quests. Let's see if I can send another mail. No, I cannot. Okay. But I've gotten 2 of Huck's thingies. Potions. So we're gonna go and see what happens if we heal these ones. First we need to find a tree. I think I remember where a tree is. Okay, sure. There we have a tree. How did we only use in restored areas? Okay, fine. I'll see if we can do that on the other creature. I think it's this way. And no, it's not. Let's see, okay, it's... here, yes, okay, good. And then in here, and then in here. This was the tree I was thinking about. I completely missed there was one before. There we go. This one we want to... cure. Okay, so we have restored one of each now. It's not ready. Doesn't seem to be giving any milk. And now there's another one here, since we couldn't heal the trees. Okay. Did not give us anything. Boring. So I will continue with my quests, and if I don't get a good reply from the next letter, I will need to Google how to get milk. I prefer not doing it, but we really need milk for, like for that one. We need milk for... yeah, for that one. And then I need to try and do that one. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, we never know. So, but I will be back a bit later.
How's it going? What do you want to talk about? Judging from how central the city is to the rest of the area, I think it's safe to assume that once you clear the miasma out of that place, this whole land will be clear of miasma. Possibly for good. Isn't that something? I mean, a small portion of it would be. It's a lot more of the world saved than anyone could imagine. At the end of the day, you're still a part of the Homestead Arcana program. I suspect town council will still keep the contract. Sure, eventually they'll find out that you went out here, and maybe they'll start a ruckus. But if they're gonna try and hunt you down, they'll have to travel through clear canyons and crisp forests to do it. By the time they get to you, they'd have to admit that you did the town a favor. And if they still try to punish you for breaking the rules, I bet you at least a few people back home will vouch for you. You'll either be beloved or misunderstood. No matter which, you and your people. I'm not sure. These last couple of weeks have been especially hard on my body. And with the miasma being so far away now, you might have to go back in and recuperate for a couple of months at least. Is that alright with you? Of course. I won't leave you hanging like that. How's it going? What do you want to talk about? I gotta be honest, bud. I may be old, but there's a lot I don't know about myself, or what I am. I'll share everything I know. We're born in the miasma. Some might say we belong in the miasma. That's one reason you don't see many of us. My mother raised me differently. She wanted her children to go outside once in a while, just like any parent. Well, I didn't just pop into existence, if that's what you're thinking. Though I can't blame you for thinking that. Never met my father. To be honest, I don't even know if I had one. You see what I mean when I say I don't know a lot? Anyway. She always said that the miasma helps us survive, but the empty, the world without miasma, helps us live. us, staying in the miasma for too long would cause us to lose our senses. And we'd end up like that behemoth in the swamp. Until she passed, I was the only one who stuck around to hear her lesson. Well, I wish I could say I did it out of pure love and faith in her beliefs. Truth be told, I was the runt of the litter. I stuck with her out of necessity. And if Ma was going to go out into the empty, I had to come out with her, or else I'd get killed. Or worse. Of course, in the end, I had to learn how to fend for myself, whether I liked it or not. I learned real quick what I did. I haven't changed a bit. Still can't stand being alone. I don't know how I'll manage once this is over. How's it going? What do you want to talk about? I'm not sure what I could teach you about the miasma that you don't already know. You having been there now and all. I appreciate the offer, but obviously I'd be afraid. You should be afraid too. But the truth is, I'm especially sensitive to the miasma. I'm almost allergic, you see. Even if there exists, somewhere out there, a comically small mask for me to wear, it wouldn't take long for the miasma to take me. So unfortunately, I gotta stay out. I hope you understand. How's it going? What do you want to talk about? Well, I've only met a few other familiars in my life, not including family. So, I can only speak from my experiences. Supposedly, we help witches cast magic. Some familiars are able to help channel mana with their masters, but, well, look at me. Do I look like I can do that stuff? Well, I'm glad you think so, because we're gonna need to have a long chat if you're expecting anything else.
Oops, almost starting to this. Some background story, and we got another crow. Not sure me or Pop are the most well suited to offer farming advice. We got the greenest thumb in the family. Only experience was when I was young and I had a small garden my ma grew. I've heard weren't the most plentiful, but they were flavorful and they were ours. What matter is attention and care. Look after your crops and they will return the favor. So, I talked to Huckleberry completely. There is nothing left. I talked to Abraham. I sent letters to everyone I could think about, and I still haven't found the milk info. So I'm gonna Google it. You all heard the storyline for that from the cat, the ones I found interesting. And then I will continue with a few more. Oh yeah, I sent. That one is sent. It's in waiting. So that's what happened so far, and I will see you in a bit. I hope this letter finds you well. I had to written once I heard you convince the council to allow for sales of my goods. I understand the skepticism of outsiders these days, but I'd never dream of bringing pain upon a few towns that still stand. I share my spells and poultices to make people as comfortable as possible with the time they've got. Please keep this recipe to yourself and take care out there. Okay, some hats. Wow. Your material were immediately put to good use. Little Rock is grateful, though they've recently been met with a terrible fate. A miasma creature, signal farther from the border than ever been recorded, journeyed all the way up to town and into our few food stores. They corrupted a large portion of the festival reserves. Without additional supplies, we won't be able to have any festival at all. Okay, so we got another quest there. Hush puppies, caramel apple, jugs of apple cider, and jars of applesauce. Yeah, that's something we can do. I created some sunflower seeds because the paprika was running out. Not that one, that one. So I'm gonna go and complete that quest. I still haven't googled milk. I will do that when I'm ready for it. So I will see you when I have any updates. Bye. So I read up a bit. Apparently we cannot get milk any other way than buying it. And if we complete one of the quests, we might get 3 milk. But that's completely fine, and we can do that. To get sauerkraut, apparently we need to do that one. And we should get it when we exit it. Fragment, we're gonna... many folks drink is daily. Pickled watercress and sauerkraut recipe. Finally! Okay, we got that one. But something I had no idea I had. Literally no idea I had. Is a recipe. Where did that recipe go? There. Spreads. Cheese. So, always missing is milk. And hopefully Abraham will have that. Milk, so we can create that one. I am working on creating the candied apple. For that we needed caramel sauce. We need that. So I'm working on the quests as is. So means that we know how to get that one. We got that one. So we can now, I have that one, I only need to do that one. Philosopher's Stew I forgot to check up. That one I'm missing a flare. I should start with that one. And that one is we're working on. So I will bring you back in a bit. So I turned in a few more quests. Harvest Fest is turned in. Passing on the torch, or the potions is turned in. Philosopher's Stew I read up about. If we create a heart stew, we will get a Philosopher's Stew. But we still haven't found any milk, so we cannot do the heart stew. That one we're waiting for, and that one we need milk for. So to do this one and this one we need 8 milk, and we get 3 from this one if we're lucky, which means we need to buy 5, and we still haven't found a single more milk since we did the soup for Huckleberry. So I'm thinking we might not actually do that one. If we get the 3 milk from that one, I will focus on doing that one. So we can, then maybe we can do this. And if we're lucky, then we can get that one. But for right now, I think that one is not gonna be done. But we have a crow. Thank you for your effort at Harvest Fest. It's back on track, and we wanted to extend an invitation to take part of the festival tradition. Homesteaders are invited to join the pie baking contest. Abraham's flying machine is outfitted with a capsule to keep the pies fresh for the judges. We look forward to including your presence at the festival, even if it can't be in. Okay, so we need to do a pie, pumpkin and apple pies. Okay, we have plenty of apples, so that should be fine. Baked, I think, apple and pumpkin. Okay, details, that one we should be having no problems with. And grilled apple. Okay, yeah. So I will hurry up and do that one, and see you all in a bit. So we managed to get 1 milk from Abraham today, so that's gonna do the heart stew. The pies were well received, still warm when Abraham gave them to the judges. Fascinating since Abraham hasn't left yet. Results will be announced at the festival, which the universe is doing its best to stop. Bathilda blew her storefront, concocting an experimental spell for the festival ceremony. Master Burns is bedridden and healing. If you could spare some few spells in her stead, it all stands between Little Rock. Okay, what kind of spells do they want? Phantom, Shadow, and Grey. I'm missing a Phantom, okay. So, let's see. Unitary contribution. Oops. Ah. Thank you for your as a token of gratitude and silver. Yeah, I will not say no to silver. I think we should be... With that... Let's see if we can get that farm extend that I wanted. 3,149. Yes, please.
Pleasure doing business.
And then let's see if we can manage to do that phantom spell before he leaves. Phantom, you needed rose extract and cactus fruit. I should have. I used all the rose for tea. Okay, yeah, we will not be able to send him with that before he leaves. Since we need to do extract before we can do the spell. But... we do have a milk, which means that we should be able to do one of those. Means we should be able to do one of those so we can see what kind of what it needs. Oh, it was really fast. Right now I'm eating those. I have too much stuff in here. So, wait, what? Oh. We need to do that stew first. Oh my goodness. And then that one, and we needed a cactus if I'm not mistaken. And phantom spell. Oh, that's a grey spell. Okay, yeah, you can get that one. I don't think we're gonna use that one because the grey spell worked much better than that one. 1 minute. Do not have a lot of money. That one I saved for food. That one we need for creating the other parts. I don't think we need that one on us. Not that one either. Not that one. That one we don't need. That one we don't need. That and that can be put away for right now. Artichoke we need for the stew. That one we're saving for yeah, what gave that? Ah, mana. I'm trying to slowly but steadily unlock everything so that we can be ready for going deep dive into the miasma. Yeah. I wouldn't surprise me if I had one of those spells hidden away somewhere. So, there we go. Let's see if this is done now. Yes, it is. Perfect. There we go. Philosopher's Stew. Okay, finally. What do we need for that one? Oh, we can create it. You fluffing kidding with me? Okay, I must say the food and stuff is really nice. But that means we need 3 additional milk to be able to do this quest. I mean, I will create one because look at that stats, but nah, we will not be able to do those. Yeah, we need Abraham to come back for that one. Really good question. And I had prepared everything. Why did it need to have milk as well? That's so mean. I can have you guys wait here until that one. Let's see if we can get something fun. And after that, I think I'm gonna release you for today. It's been a really normal... You guys haven't seen it, but doing all these quests and stuff has taken us almost 3 hours. You only see the good part and not the farming part. It would be insane. I mean, half of the time I'm not even talking. I'm just standing, waiting for time to tick. But I think we are quite ready. I don't think we need more, because that one gives quite a long run. If we need more, then that one will have run out. So that one I'm a bit unsure of, but I think 4 should be fine. Else we will just put down the compost and fix the 3rd place, and then go out and refill everything before we go down in again. No, not harder than that. So let's see. That one took good space. So, created by Witches of Little Rock, it said that 1 bowl will sustain you for days. Yeah, kinda figured. Okay. Did not learn anything new, nothing. Boring. There. I mean, it took a lot of space. But that is everything for me today. Have a great evening, and I will see you on in another episode. Bye, everyone.